2-1 pitch is cranked high into the air from Parker Pico. This one's got a chance, and it's gone! Sticks goes yard, rounds the bases, and ties this game for Michigan State.
Just as we predicted earlier on, Parker Pico's going to stay hot. He had 2 home runs over the weekend, and he picks one up right here when the Spartans needing it, leading off the 6th inning and tying the game at 1, and that was an absolute moonshot, Jack. Way out of here.
Take another look at that, and that one was high into the air, just left of the scoreboard. Now it brings up the dangerous Randy Seymour to try to match it, as this game is level at 1 apiece. Parker Pico now 11 home runs this season, puts him 11th place all time in his single season home run record.
Home finale for the Buckeyes underway, and Hunter Warren right away hitting the ball super deep into center left field, and not a bad way to start out the game. If you're Hunter Warren and the Raiders, first pitch, 1 run on the board.
How about that for a start? 1 pitch, Patel goes right down the middle on it. Warren says, hey, I like this one. And it turns, it cranks it right over that 370 marker. Out in left center. Bemis is going back on it, but he was never.
Even count for Dane Harvey. Buckeyes were able to tack on their 2 runs of the game back in the second. He hits that ball into center field. Going all the way to the warning track and clearing the wall. Dane Harvey with his 17th homer of the year, and the Buckeyes just keep inching closer and closer to the Raiders.
There's nothing that shifting the defense is going to do to stop that one. Straight away center. Backed up Duncan all the way to the wall, and eventually he realized he wasn't going to be able to make a play on it. And Ohio State.
Here's the 1-0 to Duncan. Cracks the ball into left center field. Ball still traveling and goes all the way back. Andrew Duncan tacks on an insurance run and swats his 5th homer of the season.
And the similarities continue. A very nice contact in that one. Saw it.
Hard shot over to right field. Fultz rounding the bases, but it stays. No, it bounces off the wall. Fultz does hit the home run. Goes off of the scoreboard and make it 8-3.
And they finally break the pattern. It's a lot of contact, got a lot of height on that ball. Wasn't quite sure if it had the distance. You see Parr going out there and it catches right off of the hits toe.
Henry Kazmar takes the ball the opposite way, going back over the field, all the way gone.
Over 3 to start the day. Gets 1 to his name. Very, very nearly there. Looked like Peltier was going to rob him of that one, but just couldn't get to it. And Ohio State cuts the lead to 4 here late in the game.
Now here today, and his first time up, sent one out for 4 ribbies.
He might add to that one here. Jones crushes that one into left field, and back-to-back homers for Paul Jones. A grand slam in the first inning, and now a 3-run homer in the 3rd. It's not College Park, it's Paul Jones's world.
How about a Weaver for Paul Jones, the second?
2 runners in scoring position. Coombs crushes that one into left center. That one way out of here. Another 3-run homer for the Terps. This time it's the freshman Coombs.
Do it, kid. Stop and stare. Bud Coombs just annihilated a baseball, folks. 105 miles an hour off of that sweet bat of Bud.
The 1-2. Jones crushes at the wall. Forget about it. Jones have a day! More history in College Park. The second grand slam of the day for Paul Jones, his third homer.
Can you do it any better than Paul Jones has done today?
He has kept it scoreless.
The 1-1 pitch is driven out into left center field, going back towards the wall. It is gone! Owen Tanuver pays off the 2-out rally for the Hoosiers. It's 9-1, Indiana.
I jinxed him.
Mitch Dye.
Hackett operating from the middle of the rubber now. The 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air. High fly ball deep to left. Narrett trying to find the wall. Joey is in front of it, and it is gone. That one scraped the clouds. High fly ball and a home run for Rogers. Makes it 6-2 Purdue. Van Assen set. The 2-0 to Narrett. Hit in the air. Well struck to left. Swiderski back, and he watches it get played off the wall. No, it's gone! Screaming line drive home run by Joey Narrett. Cleared the wall in left, and the Hawks are within one. Fourth home run of the season for Narrett. Boy, did he need that. 2-run home run. And now Schulte sends one deep in the air to left. Get going, baby. It is gone. We're tied. Schulte says, see ya. Back-to-back jacks for the black and gold. One-0 to Narrett. Breaking ball, hit in the air, deep to right field. It's a no-doubter for Joey Narrett. He got all of that one. Boom! 3-run shot for Narrett. 10-6 Hawks.
Scary play for her, saved by Paul Jones, though, on that foul out.
3-1. Drive in the left center field. This has got some heat on it. Going back is Coombs, and this ball leaves the yard. Jesse Jakonski stays hot, and he gives Penn State a 4-1 lead on the 2-run home run. That ball got out of here in a hurry, and Jakonski will touch them all.
We talked about it in the open. Jakonski is heating up at the right time for this Penn State team.
As we take a look one more time at it, Bud Coombs is pretty good out there in center, but just not really a play for it. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Mendez shoots it into center field. Taking a look at it is McDonald. He looks up, and that ball's gone. 4-3 as Mendez picks up his 10th home run of the season. And the Terps cut the deficit to 1 as he goes opposite. And McDonald had no play on that one. Terps just down by 1 here.
Yeah, that ball just kept on flying, Daniel. It seemed like it was going to be a fly out to center field off the bat. And then McDonald just kept on watching and tracking it all the way to the wall as we see it one more time here. Mendez going opposite.
Those bulk innings that you saw previously. 3-2. McDonald drives it into center field. Bud Coombs back at the wall. He jumps up, and it's just past his grasp and out of here for a 2-run home run. Maddox McDonald leaves the yard. 6-3. Penn State gets that lead up to 3 runs.
First home run of the season for Maddox McDonald, and that one just getting over Bud Coombs.
Maddox McDonald, he had 10 home runs last season at Trinity College. He gets his first as a Nittany Lion. Penn State up by 3 on Big Ten Plus. Final 4 appearance for Kathy Reese and her Terps. Here's a drive out into left field. Costello looking up. It's gone. Way out of here as Anderson, his 20th of the season. And it's a 5-run advantage for Penn State. That ball right off the bat, you knew it was going to clear the fence.
That one, 110 off the bat, 406 feet. Just an absolute no-doubter from Anderson right there against Andrew Koshy. We'll see it one more time right here. And Daniel, you can confirm in the announcer's box as soon as he hit it, I did the little round the bases. That one, no-doubter from Anderson.
Anderson is someone who, when
he's got a 2-0 count. This is a dangerous bat here. And this is skied high to center field. Hager is headed back. He's at the wall. He leaps. And it is gone. We are tied. Dane Harvey, home run number 18.
Yeah, and what a blast from Harvey now in the last 7 games, including this one, 5 home runs. So there's been tremendous in Big Ten play and continues kind of a hot streak he's been having that's now extends his hit streak to 8 games as well.
Barr rifles the payoff, and this is a high drive deep out to right field. It is gone. A 2-run no-doubter by Henry Kazmar, and the Buckeyes are up 3-1.
Like this, and a big swing to give his team the lead.
Yeah, especially against your rival. Used to this rivalry for 2 years, walks away from it, unsuccessful, now coming back.
And this is a shot deep out to center field. He's done it again. Dane Harvey, home run number 19, and it's 4-1 Ohio State.
And just as Barr was hoping to end his day on a high note, potentially striking out, Harvey had multiple chances with 2 strikes. Harvey staying alive and just sends that one deep into center. And 19 on the season for him.
He delivers 1-2. And this is hit high and deep out to left field. Stressler is back. He's at the wall. Hager there as well. And that ball is gone. Noah Furch joins the Buckeye home run parade with a solo shot. 6-2 Ohio State.
Furch has struggled today, was 0-3 coming into this at bat. A strikeout, fly out, ground out. Kind of doing that in all different ways, but that one just over the arms of both Stressler and Hager.
This is a high fly ball to left. Stressler is headed back. He's at the wall. He looks up. It is way gone. Second home run of the inning for Noah Furch. A 3-run shot. 13-2. Everything coming up scarlet and gray.
That one hung in the air for a really long time, and with that high wall out in left field, maybe even Stressler thought he might have a play on it coming back.
1 run to tie, 2 to win. It's Lawaki Jr. to lead things off. A drive out towards right field. Back towards the wall. Lawaki Jr. Major power. We're tied in the 9th. The freshman phenom soaking it in at home. The biggest swing in a season full of them. And Oregon's even this one right back up.
On the first pitch of the inning, wasting no time.
A tough team to beat at home. USC is trying to do just that. This one, swing and a drive, out towards right field. Back goes Laya. Cadena delivers in the 11th. A no-doubt shot to grab the lead right back for the Trojans. It's 2-1.
What a swing. What a moment for the Trojans. They're fired up over in the third base dugout. Let's take another look. Looked like maybe an off-speed pitch, and Cadena was all.
And then I would imagine if you throw him Tuesday, if you advance, you probably want to throw him again on Friday.
Here's a laser down the left field line. It's into the bullpen, gone. A little Bauer power, and the Huskies are on the board.
It's a good swing from Colton Bauer. I mean, this Washington team missed him in the lineup at times. That's a big bat to have back. You can see that's an off-speed pitch, just out over the plate, left it up and out over the plate, and Bauer didn't miss it.
Bauer's 11th of the season. That was a screen for senior Sam DiCarlo. Colton Bauer, high and deep to left. That ball is gone. And you'll have to go fishing for that one. Double Bauer power, his second long ball of the game.
Taggart can start, having some production from the bottom of the order from Washington as well. That changes this team, and it changes the lineup. That's a good look at the swing from Bauer. No doubter. When you think about this team in Big Ten.
He's carried that production into his redshirt junior season, and he crushes one deep down the line and left. This ball is carrying out of the ballpark. A two-run home run for Kyle Shupman extends the lead for Illinois in the first. That got out of here in a hurry.
You're absolutely right. And Shupman, a transfer from Cincinnati, someone that super exemplifies.
0-1. Line deep out towards center field. Racing back is Decker. He's at the track. He's at the wall. This ball is gone. A three-run blast for Will Johannes has broken the game wide open for Illinois. They lead it 7-3 with three big insurance runs in the eighth. In the fourth inning, he's worked. Here's the payoff. And more. Lines one deep in the air out toward left field. Z-Big going back. He's at the wall. He's out of room. He flips over the wall, and the ball is out of the park. Will Moore gets one of the runs back for the Hoosiers. It's now 7-4.
Well, that's a way to start off the ninth inning for Indiana, and that's a way to buck the trend we just spoke about.
Denny, deep out to left. We're tied. Hogan Denny punctuates the rally with a three-run shot. Don't go anywhere, folks. This game's just starting.
3-1. Frost hits in the air, deep to left field. Back goes Swiderski. He will watch it go! Jackson Frost, touch them all. Smoked it to left. 13-5.
Worked out perfectly with that swing and a miss.
And now he drives this into center field, and this is carrying. This is back at the wall, and it is gone. So Burnett found the pitch he wanted, and he gives Penn State the lead here in the second inning. 1-0 for the Nittany Lions.
absolute crush job right there by Spencer Barnett, coming off the heels of getting completely fooled by some off speed from Cespedes. He takes that fastball, sends it 406 to right center field. Take another look at this one. Absolutely crushed. Nothing that Houghton Henley or Bud Coombs. Yeah, we highlighted that home run where he absolutely crushed it. As there's another one here, Dash.
Welcome back, David Mendez. Took the night off, returns with a home run, second in 2 days, and just like that, the Terps are back even in the ball game at 1-1.
Back-to-back days with a home run for David Mendez. He's up to 11 on the season now. Terps on the board, tie ball game. And the boom hits here in College Park.
Mendez just raked that. I mean, ripped over the left field fence.
Back-to-back.
Hudson's pitch, this is driven into left center field. Going way back, that ball is absolutely crushed. 415 feet, 6-1 Maryland.
Devin Russell with a moonshot out to left center field. Holy cow, we got a hold of that one. Gave us a bat flip and everything on his way to first. As we take another look here, he got everything on there. Nothing that anyone in that Penn State outfield could do. As you mentioned, 415 feet off the bat.
No one's warming up in the bullpen as Yocker drives this deep to center field. This ball is carrying, and it's gone! The freshman with the bomb. It's 6-2 in College Park.
Well, that's certainly one way to break up a strikeout streak. Going deep, Preston Yocker goes 394, 101 off the bat. It's a 6-2 ball game. The two blemishes on Cespedes' roster route for today, those two solo shots.
Yeah, I mean, that take a 4-1 lead, and now Coombs drives this deep into center field. That ball is back at the wall, and that ball is gone. 7-2 for Maryland. Bud Coombs joins the party in College Park.
Bud stays hot. His 5th home run in his last 7 games. Puts Maryland's lead back up to 5. The 3rd boom of the day for Maryland. Bud got all of that one. Bat flip right off the get-go. He knew it. Devin Russell, when he homered, he took a second to make sure it was gone before he flipped the bat. Bud knew it.
Receiving confirmation, actually, Minnesota has not won yet. That's still hypothetical. As Devin Russell trying to end this one here at the wall. Good night, College Park. 12-2, Devin Russell. Senior weekend send-off with a bomb, his 2nd of the day, and it gives Maryland a 12-2 victory over Penn State.
It's the 3rd walk-off home run of the season for Devin Russell, and none bigger than tonight. It ends this ball game 12-2 in 7 innings. As we take another look at this, absolutely beautiful. Straightaway center field, 2nd home run of the day. I mean, there's multiple players that you could make a case for MVP in this one. Cespedes obviously.
Mangrum drives this one to deep left field, way back and gone. Grant Mangrum sends that one out in a hurry. And all of a sudden we're tied here in Ann Arbor, 2-2 in the 5th inning. Just Mangrum's 4th home run of the season.
The right time. Last weekend got 2 of 3 over Michigan State, and the prior weekend swept a top 25 Nebraska team. They're really peaking at the late moments of this season, and it's somewhat unfortunate that peak didn't start a little bit earlier, because potentially this.
The payoff. This one's driven into right field, deep, way back, and gone for Braden Jeffries. His 3rd home run of the season gets Michigan back on the board. It's just a 1-run ball game, a 4-3 Ohio State lead.
series, 375 in Big Ten play, and had a pair of hits yesterday. Now this home run. This guy is just on a heater.
If they get swept by the Nebraska Cornhuskers this weekend, it'll leave that door open for the Spartans to go ahead and take that last plane ticket. But head coach Jake Boss Jr. doesn't want his team focusing on that. He wants them locked in on this series that they're playing right here and right now. This Illinois State offense is potent and they can be very dangerous. But Michigan State did an excellent job of neutralizing them yesterday, and they'll be looking to do the same thing today and tomorrow to hopefully get the sweep over the Redbirds. And I'm going to send it back to Jacob and Kyle with the call.
Thank you, Michaela and Jordan. And there you see a leadoff solo shot from Ryan Bakes. There's the ball just over the left center field wall, and a great start for Illinois State, and the Redbirds on the board for the first time in the series.
Yeah, homer number 11, and this one, most of this series history, it's still relatively young. First meeting in 2016.
This one smacked into left center field. This ball is gone. So the brothers go deep in the first 3 innings. Braden Bakes with his 15th home run of the season, extending his team lead for the Redbirds. It's a 2-run shot, and it makes it 3-0 Illinois State.
15th home run of the season, RBI 48 and 49. Crossing the plate for the Redbirds. And the Bakes brothers have shown the power. It was Ryan in the first, then Braden here in the third. They're a combined 3 for 3 with 2 homers, including this one to really the same spot. Really hot offense.
McCarg hits this one deep in the air to right, and it's not coming back. There it goes, see ya. That's deep into the Red Cedar River, and some insurance for the Redbirds. It's their 3rd home run of the night, and the 9-hitter McCarg has made it 4-2.
Well, we talked about the offense being silenced, and they didn't respond with a voice. They responded with a slam. Deep to right over the tall wall. No doubt about it. Insurance run as we go into the later innings.
There was no doubt about this one. Way gone for his 4th of the season, and now Illinois State.
Second hit, this one here today. Trying to drive home Bakes.
2-0, this one's trouble. That one's gonna be way out of here, gone into the tree line. Mastros with the 4th home run of the night for Illinois State. And he's made it 6-2 here with 2 down in the 7th. 2 runs with 2 outs has doubled the lead for the Redbirds.
Big 7th inning that they needed. We mentioned that their offense was a little bit silent going into this inning, and they've responded with big bangs, no doubt, like this.
You can kind of just tell by the sound right there. I knew it was trouble right off the bat, and then you see Williams and Thomas turn and look.
And Richter charges this ball to center. Mac Moyer moving back. He gives it a look, and that ball's gone. Home run 15 of the year for Easton Richter. And it's 2-0 Minnesota.
This ball was left out over the plate, and the Gophers take advantage of a pitch left out right in the wheelhouse of Evan Richter. Put a charge into it. The Gophers got that lead they were looking for while their pitchers throwing the ball really well.
2 outs, base is clear here in the 8th. He turns and cracks it deep to left. Another chance for Allen, but he won't get to it. It is gone. Jeter Worthley breaks up the shutout on a screaming line drive for a solo home run.
And out over the plate, but on the inner part of the plate. And look at him get the barrel right to it. He chopped down on it, generating some backspin and threw the ball. And that ball traveled.
What you would expect, obviously unclear where he is in the recovery process. Meglio puts a charge into one. DeGroot running out of room. Charlie Meglio, the third baseman, breaks the scoreless tie. Solo shot, his 10th of the season. Rutgers ahead 1-0. Well, Kauser has been sharp so far, but left a fastball too much over the heart of the plate, and Meglio is all over it.
I mean, Matthew Kauser gets through the first 7 hitters pretty much untouched with the exception of the...
Ruiz is at third, McElpatrick's at short, and Brocklebank is at second base. Cruzen a drive, and that one's gone as well. A pair of solo homers in the top of the third for the Scarlet Knights. Chase Cruzen, number 8 on the season, and Rutgers taking advantage of the wind blowing out, putting their power on full display.
That was kind of the polar opposite in terms of home runs from the last one. Charlie Meglio hit a
56 homers entering today. Wells skies one out to left. DeGroot's gonna run out of room again. Third solo homer of the top of the third for the Scarlet Knights. Back-to-back jacks for Cruzen and Wells. And it's all Rutgers here in the third inning.
I mean, this came out of nowhere, Griffin. Matthew Kauser had 7 outs on 7 hitters, and then Meglio gets into one. He bounces back with a strikeout. You think, all right, that's maybe an anomaly, and then back-to-back Cruzen and Wells jumping on him early. This one hit the best of any.
Freeman flies one out to left. Wiltsey chasing back. It's gone, fair ball, home run, Jackson Freeman. Freeman breaks out of a slump with a 2-run bomb to tie this game at 3.
Well, that's the swing we've been waiting for Jackson Freeman, the ability to hit it to all parts of the ballpark. And this one gets some help from the wind. It pushed it out. It also pushed it very...
For this Wildcat team. 2-2 swung on by Sweeney. DeGroot taking a look, and another home run for the Scarlet Knights. 4th solo shot of the afternoon. Jack Sweeney picking up his 2nd extra base hit. And Rutgers jumps back in front 4-3.
An-hour curveball. And Jack Sweeney didn't make the mistake. This ball hit well out to left center. Did not need the help of the wind this time. Deposits it by those bleachers, and Rutgers retakes the lead, and still all the runs on solo homers.
Payoff pitch. Hit high in the air. DeGroot chasing it on the warning track. Can't make the catch, but it stays in the park. Sweeney just touches second. He's being waved around. Lausch's throw coming in. It's offline. It's an inside the park home run for Sweeney. Jack Sweeney, his 2nd homer of the day.
For Jack Sweeney, he never stopped running. DeGroot, he's been at the wall all day, looking up, watching it go by. This one he has a chance at, and it just escapes his glove. It ricochets off the wall back towards the infield. Jack Lausch was headed over towards where DeGroot was. It was a long run for both, and Lausch, who doesn't have a great arm, just unable to cut down Sweeney. A game-tying...
To kick off the scoring for Northwestern in the bottom of the 3rd. Looking to kick things off here in the 7th. Fly ball, center field. Take a look, it's gone. Nick Barron, a solo shot. Northwestern gets the lead right back. The freshman first baseman with a towering shot to left center field.
Well, you knew there was a lot more offense to come the way this game has gone. 6 runs in the last 3 half innings combined. It is a moonshot to left center field, and the Cats are back on top, 7-6. And boy, oh boy, did he get a hold of that.
What a nice end to the season Nick Barron is having. Went through a little slump.
Oregon trying to take advantage of an error. 1-2. Jacksa in the air. You can forget it. 3-run homer for the freshman. 3-2, Oregon takes the lead. They're not waiting for the 9th tonight.
The Ducks to get their first hit, but they do it in style. And swings like that, exactly why Braden Jacksa a former Major League draft pick, and exactly why the Ducks are so excited about the true freshman.
And the umpires are going to get together, talking something over. A huge swing for the freshman Braden Jackson. It's his 8th home run. Whatever it is crushed. Straight away center. Milwaukee leaves the yard the second time this series. The freshmen go back-to-back, and it's 4-2 Ducks.
Well, 2026 has been the story of the youth movement. Fourth, they've now got a 2-run lead on USC as it's another no-doubt shot from Junior Lawaki.
His 10th home run of the year, and had it not been for Angel Laya, that would have tied Maddox Maloney's all-time record for home runs hit by a freshman in a single season. He hasn't even played.
He drives this ball to deep left field. Aiden Aguayo gets UCLA on the board. Caught by Justin Lee in the UCLA bullpen. But it's a dinger for the freshman, Aiden Aguayo.
3-2 Washington. It's a great swing from Aguayo.
Hotchkiss, high and deep, gone! Not only did that ball leave the infield, it left the yard. And Washington reestablishes its command of this game, 5-2.
Washington, and you can see, just puts a charge into that baseball. Before he left the batter's box, he knew it was gone. And so did everyone else. Just crushed. 402 feet. A tape measure shot to left.
2-2 pitch is lined left field, going back towards the warning track, to the wall. It's gone. A grand slam for Cal Gates. His first home run of the season is a grand slam on the final day of the regular season. Unbelievable. The Hoosiers are up 5-0. Heading back into the field, probably feeling pretty good about himself after that one's lined into left field, back at the wall, and it's gone. Cole Wareheim gets Illinois on the board with their first hit of the afternoon, a solo shot into the Indiana bullpen. Breaks up the no-hitter after Indiana broke up Illinois' no-hitter in the bottom of the fourth. It's 6-1. Spoils Thomas's no-hit bid. And that one is driven into left field. Back at the warning track, at the wall. It is gone. The Illini go back-to-back to start the top of the fifth. J.R. Nelson steaming around the bases. They cut into the Indiana lead. It's 6-2. Denny jumping around. Hanley drives one to left field. Back at the warning track, at the wall. It is gone. Jake Hanley sends one into the Indiana bullpen. And the Hoosiers get their 2 runs back, restore the 6-run lead. It's 8-2 Indiana.
And on cue, Hanley with now his first hit of the game, a big one.
1 ball, no strikes to Risley, the pitch. Miles gets under it, drives it deep in the air to left. Back goes Swiderski. He looks up. He'll watch it go! Miles Risley unloads the bases with a grand slam. pitcher coming into the game for Purdue. Rundy and Manius. Logan's pitch hit a ton deep to right. Strohmeyer drifting back. Kellen looking up. That one clears the wall. It is a home run for Manius. That one scraped the base of the clouds. High fly ball to right, and it left the yard. And here come the Boilers. It's 6-4. And the delivery. Miles hits this deep in the air to left. It's a drive, and it is gone. Solo shot for Risley. Stay hot, Miles. The 3-1. This is well struck in the air to right. Brett White on the run. He looks up, and that ball is gone. It's a home run for Bissett. Brings the Purdue fans onto their feet. And now 10-6 on the 2-run home run from Jackson Bissett. He's got a 3-hit game going. He drives one deep to left. Ha-ho! A no-doubter for Ben Swales. First pitch ambush. Home run number 5 for Benny. Third home run of the game for the Hawks. You bet. 15-7 now, and he smacks one to right. This ball is carrying well, and it is long gone. A home run for DiCello. First pitch swinging, and he golfed it out of here, cutting into the wind. 2-run shot, it's 15-9. The Purdue catchers have hit Iowa pitching pretty well today. A couple of home runs.
Ranks just behind Penn State in terms of ERA. These two with the highest ERA as Davis screams this one into right center field. Right fielder Hill looks up, but it's a solo blast to start Saturday for Jaden Davis. Just a couple of pitches into this game, Jaden Davis has his 5th homer of the season, and the senior puts Penn State up 1-0.
Well, we talked about in pregame. This is a Penn State offense with real firepower, and we see why right there.
Less than a minute of real time into this game.
Nebraska did their job very late, but Penn State could not summon that comeback despite a dominant win on Thursday night.
Devin Russell clobbers this one on his senior day, and he's got another no-doubter. The sensational senior weekend continues for Devin Russell. And after yesterday's walk-off homer, he's got the Terps up to their first lead this Saturday. It's 2-1 Maryland.
Well, talk about saving your best for last. Russell absolutely cranks this one over the left field fence. I mean, Maryland's got to be looking for any loophole they can find against the extra eligibility the way he's playing this series. It feels like we're just seeing him hit a whole new level.
427 feet to left field. You got to watch out at the Hedemiti Dining Hall.
What a player he was.
Former Big Ten Player of the Year. As Jones now rockets this one, and you can forget about it. Jones jump starts Maryland again. He's got a 2-run blast here, and it puts Maryland up 4-1 in the 4th inning. Every stitch of this baseball.
He did. This is a Titanic home run, no doubt. Look at that bat flip. He knew immediately. I mean, he's been swinging a scorching hot bat. This was a thing of beauty of a home run. Look at that. Gone, no doubt.
That's a not even a home run derby swing, a win the home run derby type swing. Hastings 2-0. is clobbered into left center field. Hutton Henley goes to the wall, but it doesn't matter. It's a solo homer for Spencer Barnett. Barnett's been one of the Nittany Lions' best bats recently, and here he cuts the Maryland lead in half in the 6th inning. Now 4-3 Terrapins.
A couple of days this has been. Look at that. Clobbered that ball, loud contact, carried over the left field fence, and I mean, you gotta love the series he's had. It's been a couple of difficult days, but he's hit home runs back-to-back games.
Terps were up in this game and felt like they had the momentum, as this one is again hit into center field. Hutton Henley stops at the wall, but it's back-to-back jacks for Penn State. Was just going to say, Penn State was within arm's reach the whole time. Now they're tied with Maryland as Maddox McDonald has his 2nd homer of the season and series against Maryland, and we're knotted at 4.
He seems to be making guys hit new levels of power surges. McDonald with another one. I mean, that was maybe even more towering than Barnett's previous homer. Yeah, you could just see, just takes that for a ride over the center field wall. My goodness. And just like that, we've got a mound visit for Hastings and an arm up in the bullpen.
Feeling like he has a responsibility to this Maryland team. This one skied straight up left field. Did Devin Russell rocket it again? You better believe he did. Russell off the Stanley Bob Performance Center and Varsity Team House on his senior weekend. He's got back-to-back multi-homer games. His 2nd blast puts the Terps up 6-4 here in the 6th. It's got to be all smiles for Devin Russell. 4-10 off the bat and another big boom for Devin Russell.
What a homer. I mean, this is gigantic. That would have been even farther if not for the fact that it crashed off the back of the Varsity Team House. Just look at that.
That one swung on deep into right field. Braden Jeffries opens the scoring for the Wolverines with a home run, his 2nd home run in as many days. What a great swing of the bat for Jeffries to open up the scoring for the Wolverines.
And this the final game of the regular season. 55th game of the season for the Redbirds. And he drills this one deep in the air to right. This ball's got a chance at the track, at the wall. It is gone. Braden Bakes with a solo shot here in the 1st. And it was a no-doubter, his 16th of the year. And the Redbirds hop out in front. It's 1-0. That was a missile right there. Line drive shot that just kept carrying. Humid day here in East Lansing, so the ball is going to fly, and 400-foot shot that time for Bakes. As I mentioned, that's his 16th homer of the year. Where certain schools have spent their time at mid-majors, this one's hit in the air to left. It's not coming back. See ya! It's a home run for Ryan Bakes, and for back-to-back days, the brothers have each gone deep. It's a 2-run shot well over the wall and left, and Illinois State leapfrogs back in front. They're ahead 5-4. Long gone on that one, Will, for Bakes. That's home run number 12, and for back-to-back days, we've seen the Twins go deep.
I mean, I'm just in awe, Kyle. You just don't see it coming. Just when you think we're...
Kamari's 11th double this year. And Pico hits this one in the air to left. Going back is Bakes on the track at the wall. It is gone. Parker Pico with a 2-run shot. His 12th home run of the season. And he's made it 7-5 Michigan State here in the bottom of the 5th.
And ready to celebrate Pico's 1st home run of the weekend.
When he's going, even count delivery. This one smoked in the air to center field. Stolga's going back. This is going to get out for home run number 16. Right on cue for Randy Seymour. He extends that 3rd place all time in the MSU single season home run books. He points a kiss up to his family in the stands. Teen now for Seymour. And it was a no-doubter, Will.
Yeah, and like I said at the top of the show, Parker Pico and Randy Seymour combined 1 for 10 yesterday, and both of them here got their home run. You know, that means a little something extra. Yes, Randy, it's his senior day. You know, he's got his family, his girlfriend in the stands, and you could see as he's rounding second, he just kind of put his hands out, looked up. Maybe he got to ballpark 11 p.m. Clouds covered the sky.
AM. So this one's drilled in the air to right by Williams. This is going to be an opposite field home run. Another senior goes deep on senior day for Michigan State. Just kept carrying, and it gets into the red cedar. As Williams, with his 6th home run of the year, has made it 9-7 Michigan State, adding some of that insurance.
And you mentioned it, another senior with a home run today. Out of the bat for us.
Zillis thought he rung up Williams on that 1-2 pitch. It's called ball 2. And Williams, a couple pitches later, makes him pay with that Oppo Taco. Spartans continue the trend of scoring in every inning. That's the 3rd home run in the last 2 innings for the Spartans.
Second base.
This one's hammered in the air to left center and deep. This could be gone for his 2nd of the day, and it is! A 3-run shot for Parker Pico. 5 RBI, 2 dingers, and he's blown this one open in the 8th. 13-8 Sparty. And it didn't matter what bases they were on for that one.
And I mean, you just love that. You have to believe the double steal. You see Noah Bright, hands in the air as soon as the ball left the bat. They knew that one was gone. Parker Pico, 2nd home run of the day.
Schriefer sets, now delivers. No way. This is hitting the air to left and deep, at the track, at the wall. It is gone for a walk-off mercy rule grand slam for Noah Bright. You have got to be kidding me. All 3 seniors in the starting lineup for Michigan State with home runs on the day, and it's an 8-run 8th inning for Michigan State to win this one 18-8. A special senior Saturday for the Spartans and victory for MSU in their final game of the regular season. With a dominant win, here's another look at the grand slam. Wow. Look at the emotion in this moment from the whole team, Will.
Overbeat to score unless it plays out like it did.
That is crushed to deep right. Moyer gives it a ride off the scoreboard. And it's all Huskers here this afternoon. A 2-run shot for Moyer. And they extend their lead here this afternoon. A big 2nd inning for the Huskers. Wow.
Speechless. This is just the Cornhuskers offense to a T. You give them an inch, they take the full yard, and they leave the yard here with Moyer crushing that.
Redshirt senior Hunt smacks that to deep right. Back goes Grigo, and that is gone for a 2-run blast. And Hunt makes it now 4-2 with a 2-run shot to right.
Out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, he attended St. Louis Park High School, and he delivers a massive swing in the Gophers' 2026 season as they have the lead.
That is slammed to deep left. Allen back, he turns, and that's gone. A 3-run blast out to left field for Jet Buck. And the Huskers hit their 2nd home run of the ball game. That got out of here in a hurry.
See ya off the bat. Had enough distance. It was definitely hit hard enough, and a little bit of wind out to that left center field helped carry it over the 370 sign. And you don't beat the Huskers very often when they score 6 or more runs. They're 32-3.
First and only time up. against Blackowitz. Hit hard to left. That's back at the track and gone for a solo shot. Bello with a leadoff home run for the Golden Gophers here in this fourth inning. 11-4 the score.
Well, the offense is still alive and kicking for Minnesota. They get a much-needed run back and a little bit of a response. They'll need to build on it here in this inning after giving up 4 in the previous inning with no response, and then 3.
In the air to deep left. That is crushed to deep left, and that is way out of here. A 2-run shot for Allen.
Allen, wow. Get out of here. He knew it right away, and so did everybody inside Siebert Field. And just like that, the Gophers have scored in back-to-back innings.
With that run batted in, he also has a stolen base. They have stolen 4 bases here today. Hit well to left field. Allen back at the track. Another home run for the Huskers here this afternoon. A 2-out solo home run for Stokes. And it's now 12-6 Huskers in the 6th.
Show off the strength, Stokes. I don't think he fully barreled that ball. I think that was just him hardly swinging, getting a nice touch of it off the end of the bat, and it having enough, because he puts his head down to run like he's got an extra base hit, and it leaves the yard. And
the center field hit well. Moyer back, going back. He looks up, and it's off the batter's eye. Bello with his second home run this afternoon. Back-to-back trips up to the plate for Bello, and a couple of home runs. Leadoff solo shot here in the 6th. Makes it 12-7.
An absolute bullet off the bat to center. I don't know about everyone else in the stadium, but from my eye, from our vantage point, I thought that was gone immediately, because
for him this afternoon. In the air to deep left field. Back goes Richter. He turns, and that's gone. A 2-run shot for Case Sanderson. And the Huskers extend the lead here in the 7th inning. It's now a 4-run ball game.
It's Sanderson Saturday, his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Breathing room for the Cornhuskers after Minnesota put up 4. They answer right back, and once again have a 4-run lead.
Hamilton attacks the first pitch, hits it hard to the gap in right center field. That is gone. A bullet out to right center field off the bat of Davis Hamilton. And it's now a 3-run ball game in the 8th. Hamilton with the solo shot with 1 out.
Wind blowing out dead center. He sent it through the jet stream, did Davis Hamilton.
On the bump for the Scarlet Knights. So far 3 2/3, just 1 hit given up. That one's in the air towards right field. Did Lausch get enough of it? He did! A team leader in home runs does it again in the last game of the season. Jack Lausch with the bomb here in the bottom of the 8th to give the crowd something to cheer about. Raising the roof, emptying the Wildcat dugout.
And for a Northwestern team that desperately needed a spark, Eli, that's exactly what Jack Lausch can provide. At least give the Cats a bit of a moral victory on this senior day.
Lausch with his 15th on the year gets Northwestern that needed run they were looking for to maybe start some
to at least be eligible to come back, that is.
With the infield in, this one's lifted out towards left field. Kaplan tracking back. He leaps and watches it go. A 3-run blast here in the top of the 9th for Chase Cruson. Opens the door back up for the Scarlet Knights. They lead 14-7 here in the final frame.
And a big home run for Rutgers there, just finding ways to keep getting ahead whenever Northwestern tries to break down and pushing for Rutgers. See, he takes that pitch, goes the opposite way, all the way out to left field. Really impressive piece of hitting to get all the way down. That's about 3:10 to left here at Miller Park.
There's no save to worry about as Lausch gets into this one. Right field deep. He's done it again. Off the scoreboard, Jack Lausch with his 2nd home run of the day, 16th on the year. And something to smile about as he rounds third base and heads home. Lausch has gone yard one more time.
Jack Lausch looking to put a stamp on his Northwestern legacy. First on the gridiron, now on the diamond. Another home run for the senior on senior day. And that one was off the scoreboard you mentioned before, Eli. If only he had some guys on base with him leading off the inning. And we'll only have 1 run to cut into that lead. But
First pitch is lifted out to left field. Cadena going back, and it's gone. Maddox Maloney puts Oregon on top by 3.
We got a hanging slider that was middle in and got full extension on it. This was a no-doubter. Look at the location of that pitch. That's a mistake. Over the heart of the plate, and you can't do that to Maddox Maloney. That ball went a long way.
That is ripped down the left field line with some decent carry. Tejeda sends it out. His 2nd home run of the year. And that gets USC off the mat a bit.
Well, Tejeda did an outstanding job of keeping his hands back with an off-speed pitch. He made the adjustment, and watch him hit through that changeup and generate some lift.
Lopez lifting right center field. Wind is gusting that way. It's out. USC is right back in this thing. A 2-run shot.
This is the pop that Lopez has. He stays on this pitch away. Watch him hit through it. And he generates that backspin, but he stays balanced, hits through the baseball. This ball carries out. And we have what we expected, a tight ball game.
Lifted, left center field. Takeuchi giving it a ride, and USC has tied it.
Takeuchi has been on fire of late. Leads this team in RBIs, and this is why. He generates that lift. Got a pitch up that he can handle, and he can add 2 more to that RBI total.